Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Kyle here with Family Firearm Reviews. Today we're going to do a table talk chat about the Springfield XDS 45, a nice concealed carry 45 where it may only be single stack, but what you're losing in capacity, you're gaining in stopping power. So let's check out this 45, this God's caliber handgun here. Here we are down on the table with the Springfield Armory XDS Mod 1 45 ACP. This is the 3.3 inch version. Now if we open this up, you can see our firearm comes with a lot of nice things. All of our manuals are going to be in the top and the lid. Mine did come with the mag loader, and we do have the pistol 3.3 inch here. Let's check it. Show you chamber is empty, no magazine, so we're going to sit that off to the side. We did get one 6-round magazine and one 5-round magazine. And what's nice is usually Springfields come with a pretty good case, a pretty good kit. Now we do have extra grips here for the magazines, as you can see here, so we can slide different sized ones on there to help the grip right there. And then we also have a different back strap. So this is the number 2, so this would be the larger of the 2 back straps. It goes on right on the rear of the firearm, and we'll show you that too. Okay. So inside here, pull this top down. We have our manual for our XDS, right? Gives you the nice little Springfield. The manual's in there right here, right? So again, pretty good manual, pretty good case. Gives you lots of stuff, chamber indicator, a lot of good things. How to change the fiber optic front sight on the firearm, disassembly, cleaning, lubrication. So all that good stuff is in here. If you're new to firearms, definitely take a look at that before you get out on the range or while you're in the gun store that you're purchasing your firearm at. Go over it with somebody there, especially if it's your first firearm. Have them show you some of the nuances, right? Or go over and ask lots of questions. So let's move the box out of the way and get into the firearm. So as we get the firearm down on the table here, again, we're unloaded. And we do have our 5-round mag here. You can see where that would put it. It fits snug, flush up into that grip. We do have our additional back strap, which goes right here. You need to knock out that roll pin if you want to adjust the grip size and make it a little larger for yourself. We do have our mag loader. It's a nice feature. It's always nice when they come with mag loaders. Makes it easier for people when they're loading their firearm. Now, if we dive right into this firearm, it's going to be pretty easy to figure out the barrel length. Right there, 3.3 inches. Now, she's a little dirty. We did take it out, put our first 150 through it. You guys should be getting that review pretty soon, but I just wanted to come through and do a little overview of what it came with, a little table talk and field strip of the firearm. Now this is a 45 ACP. So this is the XDS 45 ACP 3.3 inch. So we do have a 3.3 inch barrel. We have an overall length of 6.3 inches. We have a height of 4.4 inches. Now that may change because they do make extended mags that are going to extend your grip if you're interested in that. We also have a 1-inch thick width, so that's pretty easy to conceal. Very nice, less imprint on this little firearm. Now we're weighing around 21.5 ounces when we're unloaded, and it did come with a 5- and 6-round magazine. The 6-round magazine is over there in the box. Trigger pull is a little heavy. You do have to depress this rear grip safety, and then you do have a trigger safety here, that bladed safety as you can see, but we're running around a 6-pound, 10-ounce trigger pull. So actually it's a pretty heavy trigger pull on this 45 firearm. Now as you see there, we'll get it. We have a little bit of take up here. When you're getting on that first shot, you can see where it goes. Right there I hit my wall, creep, fire. Now we can re-rack it. And we'll see the reset. So you heard that reset. You got a little bit of mush right there. Again, it's a pretty heavy trigger. And then you're right on that trigger again. Now I think the heavy trigger is good for concealed carry, but you know, it might, if you're squeezing too hard, sometimes heavy triggers can throw off your accuracy. So this is something you're going to have to practice with or get comfortable with depending on the trigger weight of the firearm that you are used to using. It does only have rear slide serrations on the firearm right here. As you can see, there are no front slide serrations, so there's not really a way to press check. You really got to grip that slide if you want to, but you can press check. So I'm going to lock that slide back again. We're going to talk about the controls. So with the slide lock back, we're going to go over the controls. As you see right here, our mag release right here is ambidextrous. We do not have ambidextrous slide stop slide release though on this firearm. As you see, it is only set up for the right-handed. We have our takedown lever here. We have our blade safety on our trigger, and we have our grip safety in the rear. For sights on this firearm, we have a fiber optic front, which you can change. It is red right now, but you can change it to whatever color you want. They show you how to do that in the manual. We have a little bit of serrations on the rear with the 2 white dots, so it gives you pretty easy to get in there and be able to acquire those sights when you're out there. It makes transitioning easier while you are firing. We do have a lot of good texture here. It's the standard Gen 1 texture. They have upgraded, gone a little bit more sandpapery, more than these checkers. But it is good texturing all around this grip, on the back strap of this firearm. It has a lot of good texture. It's very smooth. Again, concealed carry gun. You don't want it rubbing you in the wrong places. So it's very smooth everywhere else. We have a good groove, a nice little dip, if you can see that, where I could place my thumb. A really good spot to find home for that thumb and really lock it in there. If you want, you could even get your sport hand, depending on how you like to shoot your firearm. But it does give you places to put your fingers. We do have some texture on the front of the trigger guard. Just a little dot there so you know that you're there. And then we do have a 1-slot pick rail. So that may limit what kind of light or laser you may put on this firearm. So if you're going shopping for one or you want to get one, make sure it is going to fit. You don't need that maybe middle lock. This is going to be more like something that would fit your Glock, right? We don't have the typical 3-slot or 2-slot pick rail on this firearm. It did hold the light that we put on there when we were shooting, so you guys can check that one out. Now, disassembly is very simple on these firearms. No big issues there. You take this and you're able to rotate your lever, right? Just straight up and down, kind of like the P320s that are pretty popular right now. You're able to then release your slide, pull your trigger, pull your slide apart. Now, this is a little dirty. We ran 150 rounds through this the other day. So we have our bar here. You can see our locking bar, the half moon, and the circle going there. We do have our mag release, trigger bar, everything like that inside of there. You can see all of your inner workings of your firearm. Nice little small package, 45. This is a single stack. That is a drawback, right? You only have 5 to 6 rounds. This one is the 5-round mag, and I'm going to dig the 6-round mag out here in a minute. Now, if we get here, kind of have that dual recoil spring there that's going to help you out. And then we have our barrel. Nice small little barrel, good quality. A little bit of a cut in the front to reduce weight of this firearm, because again, concealed carry. You can see all your other pieces in here for your extractor. We do have a chamber indicator right here, as you can see. And if you had a round in the chamber, if I can get this to go up, it would be up and raised like that. So you would be able to tell if there was a round in the chamber. You can see it would be raised like that. No round, it is down flat on the chamber. So nice little package, nice little Springfield Armory decal right there. Everything is done well. A nice finish, polymer lower. Assembly is very easy when you put it back together. Of course, dual recoil spring, big piece goes forward. Make sure you get it down. There is a groove you've got to line it up to. Make sure it seats all the way down on that barrel groove. Take your firearm. Make sure you have your tab rotated up. Now, I rotated mine down just for demonstration. Make sure it's rotated up and you see the flat portion right here. Put your slide back together. Lock it back. Rotate forward. Release your slide. Safe direction. Make sure it works. Just do your function checks. So if you look here, we do have our 5-round magazine. It is flush fit. And when I do get, it does have a very generous undercut. So when you do get on there, I can pretty much get my whole hand. I just have this little bit of my pinky hanging off. But they do come with a 6-round with these extended base plates here. And you can get a full grip there on that firearm, even a little bit of extra. So if you had larger hands, it wouldn't be hard for you to get on there and have this really a nice grip. You can see it pokes out a little bit on this side of my hand. Nice grip. Add 1 round. So 5+1 or 6+1, and they do make 7-round mags for this firearm you can pick up. Springfield has a lot of extras and aftermarket parts on their firearms. So with that, let's dive into the weight. So we've got our scale out now. We've got our firearm here, again, unloaded, and we have our mag unloaded. We're going to check out the weight with the firearm and the mag. because concealed carry, that's definitely something to think about. So the empty weight, 1 pound, 5.7 ounces. Now we'll load this up with 5 rounds. So I've got some Hornady defense ammo here. You can see we're loaded to the 5 round mark right there. So here's our 5. And then we'll add our +1. We are weighing 1 pound, 9.6 ounces. So that's not a very heavy firearm to have 6 rounds of 45 ACP. I know some people love 45 ACP. That's God's caliber, all that stopping power there. So giving up a round or so that you get with some of these new 9mm or some of the single stack 9mm, this may be a trade-off whenever you do have that. So we're gonna grab the 6-round mag that it came with, load that up, and we'll check out that carry weight also. So here we are, 6-round mag, fully loaded, 6 + 1. So adding 1 round, you're gonna be 1 pound, 10.8 ounces, fully loaded with that extended mag, extending your grip, but that is gonna give you a little bit more imprint. So you are gonna have to take that into consideration when you are carrying this firearm. So here are the wrap up of our Springfield XDS 45 ACP 3.3 inch model. This is the Mod 1 or the Gen 1. I think for the package, for the price, you're really getting a nice firearm. You are getting that trade-off to only have 5 or 6 + 1, right? Either 5 or 6 + 1, so 6 rounds or 7 rounds. You do think when you run the larger mag, you've got to think about imprint, how you're going to carry it, but very slim at that 1 inch width right here. They're not optics cut or anything fancy like that. You can adjust the sights side to side, nice fiber optic sights. Springfield has a good reputation. They've got a lot of accessories out there on the firearm. It is very comfortable, very easy to use. Surprisingly, not a ton of recoil when you are out there, especially for a gun of this size. If you're interested in one, they're definitely a nice little package. You could pick one up for the $400 to $450 range, dollars that is, $400 to $450. Ammo, again, you know, you've got your 45 ammo, you're gonna have to eat that cost. But if you're interested in something like that, or you really like something, want a little bit larger caliber for the winter, which is when I usually carry this, this is definitely a good option. So go ahead and check it out. If you liked the video, go ahead, like and subscribe, and we hope to see you guys back again. See ya. Thanks for watching our video. Make sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. If you like the video, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel.
Comment below. We want to hear from you. Get more content from family firearm reviews by joining our Patreon and checking out the links in the description.